Hello everyone, it's me Uncle John. Today I am going to read S5 5055 Junie B. Jones, The Yucky Blucky Fruitcake Part B, Chapter 5. Chapter 5 Stupid Dumb Carnival Games. Carnival night was Friday after dinner. Daddy drove me and Mother there in the car. Only not baby Ollie, because he's a fuss budget, that's why. I unbuckled my seatbelt and looked out the window. Hey, I said, look at all the lights on the playground. It looks like a real live cannibal out there. I looked harder. And guess what else? There are clowns at this place. Only don't let them get near me, okay? Because clowns are not normal, I think. Hey, there's my bestest friend named Lucille, I yelled. I hurried up out of the car. Lucille, hey, Lucille, look. It's me, it's Junie B. Jones. I'm at Carnival night. Me and Lucille run at each other. She had red hearts painted on her face. Look at me, Junie B. Look how beauteous I am, she said. I just got my face painted by Mrs. Hall, the art teacher. She puckered her lips at me. And see my lips? My Nana put red lipstick on them so they would match my hearts. Lucille's lips were shiny and slickish. I tried to touch the bottom one, but Lucille said, "Don't smudge me." Just then, Mother and Daddy caught up with me. Daddy had bought tickets for all the carnival games. Ready to get started, he said. Yes, I said, because I've been waiting for this exciting evening my whole entire career. I run and run till I found my most favorite game. His name was putting the golf ball. There was a long green carpet there. The carpet had a little hole with a flagpole in it, and also there was a man holding golf clubs. I ran up to him. Guess what? I'm gonna win a prize at this thing, I said, because I've been practicing my putting very hard. Good for you, said the man. Then he gave me a golf club, and he put a teeny white ball in front of me. It was the tiniest ball I ever saw. I looked at it for a real long time. Then I tapped on him. I'm mostly just a pot grapefruit, I explained. The man did a frown. Hurry up, okay? There are the children waiting, he said. Yeah, only I can also use a dinner roll, I told him. Please, he grouched. Just hit the ball. And so that's how come I felt pressure inside me. And I swing the golf club way far back, and I hit the teeny ball very hard. It zoomed right off the green carpet. Then it flied in the air, and it bounced and bounced, and people shouted the word of ouch. I quick gave the man back his golf club. Then me and Mother and Daddy rushed out of there very fast. Mother looked upset. Why don't we try a game where she can't actually kill someone, she said. Hey, I know, a game where I can actually kill someone, I shouted, and his name is Clothespins in a Bottle. I run and run till I found it. Clothespin, please, I said to the lady. She gave me 5 of them. Then she told me all the instruction. Just hold the clothespin at waist level and drop them one at a time into this milk bottle, she said. She put an empty milk bottle down at my feet. It had a little hole at the top where the milk pours out. Drop 2 clothespins in the bottle and you win a prize, she said. I stared and stared at the little hole. How come that hole is so little, do you think? I asked the lady. I don't know, she said. Just go ahead and start. I scratched my head. Yeah, only I don't even know how cows can squirt the milk into such a teeny thing, I said. The lady tapped her foot. There are the children waiting, she told me. I looked up at her. Have you ever thought about using a bucket? I asked. Just go, she grouched. And so then I felt pressure inside me again, and I hurried to drop my clothespins into the tiny hole. Only every single one of them fell right on the floor. My eyes got tears in them. See, I said, I told you that dumb hole was too little. Just then a clown saw me being sad. He grinned a giant smile at me. I hid it behind Mother's skirt. Don't let him get near of me, I told her. Only the clown ran right over, and he picked his white face close to me. His teeth were big and yellowish. Back off, clown, I shouted. Then Daddy closed his eye and Mother said the word. Oh my. After that, me and Mother had a little talk. It was called no screaming, back off, clown. Only I never even heard of that rule before. My nose got sniffly. Carnival night isn't being fun, I said very sad. And so that's how come Daddy bought me an ice cream cone and Mother bought me a red balloon. Only too bad for me, 'cause when she handed me the string, my ice cream dropped on the ground and my balloon string slipped right out of my fingers. I bended my head back and watched my balloon float up to the sky. My eyes got more tears in them, and I said the word of poop. Chapter 6, A Bullseye. Carnival night was being the worstest night of my life. That's because I kept on losing at every single game. I lost at penny toss, and I lost at ring toss, and I also lost at the stupid fishing booth. Except all you have to do is hang a fishing pole over the table. Somebody puts a toy on your pole. Only I just got a stupid dumb comb on my pole. That's all. Hey, what kind of stupid dumb prize is this? I said. A stupid dumb comb isn't even a toy, 'cause I can't even play with this stupid dumb thing. Daddy set me down on a bench. Me and him had another talk. It was called Stop Saying the Word Stupid and Dumb. And also I have to appreciate my comb. Just then, I heard a voice holler at me. Junie B. Jones, hey Junie B. Jones, I've been looking all over the place for you. I turned around. It was my other bestest friend at Grace. She was holding lots of stuff in her hand. Look, Junie B, look at all my prizes. I won a shiny plastic car, some pretty barrettes, and a delicious red lollipop, and two rubber bugs, and an eraser that looks like a hot dog. See them? See all my good stuff? Yeah, so I said. That Grace did a frown at me. How come you said yeah, so? How come you are grudge at me? Junie B, and why are you just sitting here on this bench? I did a mad breath. I'm appreciating my comb, that's why. Don't you know anything, Grace? Just then Daddy walked me away from that Grace, and he said I better shape up, little missy, or else we're going home right now. Mother told Daddy to calm down his blood pressure. We have 3 tickets left, she said. Let's all take some deep breath and start all over again. What do you think, Junie B? Do you want to try the spongy throw? That sounds like fun, doesn't it? Mother held my hand, and me and her went to find the sponge throw. And Daddy kept on doing deep breath. The sponge throw was right in the middle of the playground. Principal was there. He was standing behind the board with a big clown suit painted on the front of it. Only instead of a face, there was a round hole cut in the board, and Principal's head was sticking out of it. His face and hair were very drippity. That's because kids kept on hitting him with sponges. It looked like the funniest game I ever saw. I hurried up and got in line. Except for just then, something very terrible happened. And his name is that Jim I hate got in line right behind me. Boo, he said. You did not scare me, Jim, I said. Yes, I did too. No, you did not. Yes, I did too. And anyway, you shouldn't even be in this line, 'cause girls can't throw sponges as good as boys, he said. Yes, they can too, I said, 'cause I even practiced this game at my house. And I made a bullseye right in my toilet pot. So there. That means Jim laughed real loud. Pew, Junie B. Jones plays in her toilet. He hollered. And so all the other kids started laughing too. Just then the sponge lady tapped on me. She handed me 2 soaky wet sponges. Your turn, sister, she said. Only I just kept standing there and standing there, 'cause all those mini kids wouldn't stop laughing. Guess what? I don't even know if I can throw these things now, 'cause all that laughing is ruining my self-esteem, I said. Sorry, sis. Either throw the sponges or get out of line, the lady told me. And so finally I took a big breath, and I aimed my sponge at Principal's baldy head. And I throwed with all my muscles. Missed him, you missed him, ha 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 ha, sang the Jim I hate. That's how come my temperature boiled over, and I spun around, and I threw my other sponge right at that mini boy's face. It hit him right in the kisser. Bullseye! I shouted, very happy. Then I ran out of that place as fast as I could, 'cause I was in big trouble, that's why. Junie B. Jones, yelled Mother. Junie B. Jones, yelled Daddy. I run and run till I saw the giant moonwalk tent. Then I quick climbed inside of it, and I throwed my shoes out the door, 'cause of no shoes allowed me there. The moonwalk tent is like a big puffy house. You can jump far and wide in that place. I jumped and jumped till sweat came on my head. This is the funniest jumping I ever saw, I said, very springy. Except for just then, the tent lady blew her whistle. Time's up, she yelled. I peeked out the door. Mother and Daddy were waiting for me. They weren't smiling. I think I'll stay in here, I said. Only just then, Daddy came over, and he lifted me right out the door. I smiled very pleasant. Hello, how are you today? I said, but Daddy didn't say hello. He just gave me right back to that mean Jim. Then he had me say apology to him and also to his mother. Sorry, I threw the sponge at your mini boy's face, I said. Daddy rolled his eyes way far back in his head. He carried me back to the moonwalk tent again. Get your shoes, he said. We're going home. Yeah, only I was just starting to have fun, I said. Plus, I didn't even do the cakewalk yet, and it's in my bed on room 9. Told you to get your shoes, said Daddy very grumpily. So I went to the shoe pile, but I could only find one shoe, not the other one. I tapped on the tent lady. Can you help me find my other shoe? See what they look like? They're shiny and black with a strap that buckles. The name is Pad and Leather. Then me and him, Mother and Daddy looked for my other shoe, but we couldn't find it anywhere. Darn it, I said. Now my feet are ruined. I started to cry a teeny bit. Then Daddy smoothed my hair and she said the word, don't worry. You and Mother go onto the cakewalk, he said. Stay here and find your other shoe. And so the mother held it my hand and me and her walked to room 9 with just Pad and no leather. Chapter 7 winning. Room 9 looked very fun. Music was playing in that place, and children were marching in a circle. They were stepping on big squares of paper with numbers on them. That's the cakewalk, Mother explained. You walk around in a circle until the lady stops the music. Then she pulls a number out of her hand. If you're standing on the square with the same number, you win a cake. Mother pointed to a table with cakes on it. See all those delicious cakes you have to choose from, she said. I looked at all the delicious cakes. Then my mouth got very watering, and I did a little bit of drool on myself. All of a sudden, the music stopped, and all of the children stopped too. The cake lady reached into her hat. She pulled out a number 5. She said very loud, hey, that's me. I'm on 5, shouted a boy with red hair. Then he ran right to the cake table and picked out a chocolate one for his prize. Yum, I said, this looks like the most delicious game I ever saw. Gave the cake lady my ticket. Guess what? I said, this is my last chance to win a prize, except for I want a comb, and I also got to throw a sponge at a kid I hate. Plus, I jumped till sweat came on my head. But then I couldn't find my shoe named Leather, and so that's how come I have a sock foot. The lady looked funny at me. Yes, well, good luck to you. She said, good luck to you, too, I said back. Then I skipped very fast to the squares without the numbers on them. Okay, ready anytime you are, I yelled. But the cake lady kept on waiting and waiting for the keys to come. It took a very long time. That's how come I got ants in my pants. I did huffing and puffing. Then I folded my arm. Folded my arm. Then I tapped my foot very fast. Hey, I'm not getting any younger over here, I shouted. Finally, the cake lady clapped her hand. Boys and girls, I'm gonna start the music now, and I would like you to march in an orderly circle. But remember, as soon as the music stopped, you stop too. After that, she turned the music very way loud. I did my bestest marching. My feet were very bouncing and my knees went way high in the air. Then all of a sudden, just like before, the music stopped and all the children stopped too. The cake lady reached into her hair. Number 3, she hollered out. I looked down at my square. Hey, it's me, look, I'm standing on the number 3, I saw I'm the winner, I think. Mother clapped her hands. It is you are the winner, she yelled. She had relief on her face. Go pick out a cake and any cake you want, she said. I zoomed to the cake table and looked at all the yummy flavor. There was chocolate, orange, lemon, white, coconutty, and cupcake, donuts, and brownie. Also, there was a secret cake wrapped in shiny aluminum foil. What kind is that one? I asked. The cake lady wrinkled her nose. Oh, I don't think you want that one. That one is a fruitcake, she said. I smiled real big. Yeah, I hollered. Yeah, for the delicious fruitcake, cause fruity is the best tasting thing I love, and so that's the one I picked. Mother shook her head. No, Junie, it's not the kind of fruit you think it is. You're not gonna like it. I stopped smiling. Yeah, only that's not fair and square up. You said I could pick any cake I wanted, and now I picked the fruit cake, and you say I can't have it. Mother rolled her eyes up at the city. Fine, take the fruit cake. She grouched. She lifted off the table for me. No, me. I wanna carry it too. I hollered. It's very heavy, said Mother. Yeah, only that's how come I have muscly muscles in my arms, I explained. I bended my arm to show her, see, my muscle bump. That's how strong I am. Finally, Mother put the cake in my arms. It dropped on the floor. Whoa. Now, do you want me to carry it? Mother asked. No, I said, because I just got a great idea in my head. I put my heavy cake of fruit down on the floor. I dragged it right out of room 9. I dragged my fruitcake down the hall. Mother walked behind me. Her cheeks were barely sucked into her head. Want to drag it? Want to drag my cake of fruit? I asked her. Mother said the word I'll pass. That's how come I dragged my fruitcake to the moonwalk tent. All by myself. And guess what? Daddy was waiting with my other shoe. It had gotten stuck under that big tent. We didn't even sit there. I put it on my foot. Hooray. Said now everything is happily ever after because I have my shoes named patent leather. So I have a delicious cake of fruit. See it, Daddy? See the cake I want? Daddy looked at my cake in shiny aluminum. Then he looked at my mother. He shook his head very slow. No, don't tell me. Mother rocked back and forth on her feet. Yep, she said. Daddy closed his eye. You mean she picked a fruitcake, said Mother. I jumped way high in the air again. Yeah, fruitcake. I picked a fruitcake. Now I would like to see what it looks like. Only I can't even lift this big guy off the ground. Daddy picked it up, set it on the table. I pulled off the aluminum foil, and I just stared and stared at that thing. It was brownish and sluggish, and there was a slippery shine on the top. It got rotted, I said very quiet. Mother smiled a little bit. It's not rotten, Junie. That's just the way fruitcakes look. Look close at it. Yeah, only I don't even see any fruits on this gunky thing. Daddy pinched off a little piece of for me to look at. He showed me some hard green thing, some hard yellow thing, some hard red thing. So those were the fruits. I put my fruit tongue on a green one. Yuck, I said, Bluck. Just then I heard a voice, Johnny B. Jones, look what I won at the cake walk. I turned around. She was running at me with a box of fluffy white cupcakes. They had a beautiful rainbow sprinkles on them. See them, Junie B? See how delicious they look? Said Lucy, yeah, so I said. Lucy looked down on the table where my cake was. What's that? Did you win a cake too? Can I see it, please? I jumped in front of it. No, you cannot. Only Lucy stood on her tippy toes and she picked right around my shoulder. She made a sick face. Ick, she said. What happened to it? Nothing happened to it, that's what. I said back. I quick put the aluminum foil on it again. Then I climbed up on the table bench and I pumped up my muscle and lifted my fruitcake way high in the air. This could kill you if I dropped it on your head, Lucille. I said, Betty's draining. Lucille ran to her nana pretty quick. After that, I got down from the bench and I dragged my cake of fruit all the way to my car. Daddy unlocked the door for me. Get in and I'll set your fruitcake on your lap, he told me. Yeah, only that thing will squish my legs into flatties. So Daddy put my fruitcake on the seat beside me, climbed on top of it, and buckled up my seatbelt. Hey, I can see out the window when I sit on this thing, and it doesn't even smush down. Daddy made a rhyme, fruitcake, the seat you can eat. Yeah, only I never even want to taste this yucky blucky thing again, I told him. But that's the great thing about fruitcake, Junie. You never actually have to eat it because it never goes bad. Fruitcake has been known to last for years, said Daddy. If you ever get tired of it, just put a bow on it and you give it to someone you hate for Christmas. Then him and Mother laughed and laughed, and I didn't even get that joke. Pretty soon Daddy drove the car into our driveway. I carried my fruitcake into the house. For that, it started to slip out of my arms, and so I quickly plopped it in my kitchen chair. I climbed on top of it again. Hey, look how big I am. I'm all the way raised up to the table. And this fruitcake doesn't even hurt my behind it. I smiled very happy. This is the most useful Easter cake I ever heard of. After that, Daddy carried my fruitcake into my room for me, put it on my shelf, then him and Mother tucked me into bed. I waited for their feet to walk away. Then I took my flashlight from under my pillow and I shined on my fruitcake. The aluminum foil sparkled in the dark. It was the most beautiful sight I ever saw. I smiled some more. Because I'm a lucky dog to win that special thing. And also, I appreciate my comb. The end.